Hello again, Toon Tank fans. So I reviewed these little generic like action figures that I want to pose with my Mang World War Toon tanks. But this is a USGI. You know, this is a German tank. So this company, they make Germans. So let's check this one out. They don't. You can buy them individually, but individual ones, it's a lottery. Like you don't know which figure you're gonna get. So I just bought the whole set. The brand is called WW2 Toys, but it's not listed as that. They're supposedly 1/35th scale figures, and they actually have a good amount of articulation. It's actually quite impressive for something this small. Alright, so I'm going to put one together just to show you if you're uninitiated, and then I'll probably fast forward the rest. Alright, so it's nice that you don't have to take everything off these plastic runners, which is kind of annoying, obviously. So let's just get this figure. But you can also see the quality isn't the greatest because of that, because there's this extra molding flash there. So it might behoove you to have some nice clippers or something like that. Personally, I like to put in the arms backwards. It actually asks for the joints to be shown on the front view, which to me makes no sense when they'll work with the joints in the backside view. I don't really want to look at a bunch of joints. So yeah, anyways, you gotta pop this thing up through here. I think it's symmetric, so it doesn't really matter which way it goes. Oh, I just gotta go this way. No. Something holding it up. What's going on? There is a ridge there. Alright. I guess that's it there. Yeah, alright. Well, I think I'm supposed to. There's a skirt missing. I might be missing something. Or not. Maybe that is the way it goes. It's been a while since I did those U.S. Army ones. That's supposed to go much further. So, I don't know. What's holding that up? It's like it doesn't want to go up in there. Strange. It's a mirrored image, this piece. So there's some sort of QC. Oh, there it is. I don't know, it just wasn't aligned properly. So this is the butt, the wider part, and so you put it in this orientation, and then you're trying to get this ridge inside the torso so it doesn't just fall apart. I guess it engaged. Those little dots keep it from rotating too far. Alright, so this leg here, let's see. You have the joint to be like that. Oh, no, that's backwards for sure. Like that. The padded part is the knee. There's no such thing there. Again, a little bit of extra plastic there, but for the price of this set, it doesn't really bother me. So now the kneecap here, and so there. When the knee is shut, you can see it's a nice folded bunch of folded stuff, and then obviously it can bend back around 90 degrees. And there is a left and right foot, so you do have to be mindful of that. They have a bit of a lean, so that's the right foot. This would be the left. It's got a nice snapping sound. I did have two figures where it came with the wrong knees. So I'm hoping actually I have the wrong knees on two of those figures, and I guess, well, oh, but the colors are different, so that's the problem. Never mind. Never mind. Alright, these little elbow things. Nope. That is a shoulder. So the instructions are actually asking you to put it in this way, where you see that, but you know, I'm just going to pop it in the other way so you don't see it. Granted, this should probably be on the other side, but I don't really care. And then, yeah. It's really small and fidgety, so be prepared to spend some time putting these together unless you have really nimble fingers, which clearly I do not. Okay, so that pops up in here. Okay, and then the hands. These hands will fit standard Lego size accessories. So that's why they look like these like C shapes. But what's nice is these round part is wider than the opening, so it will clamp onto them. You know, it's not gonna just drop out. All right, so that is that, and then we have a vest, and you want these studs to be in the front. You can reverse it though. Those studs are to hold grenades and radios and other accessories. So we have the head here, and this guy with the mustache. All right, so there we go. Got a nice little cap. So that's it. And then, yeah, great articulation. Look at this, right? So you can get the arm way up there. You can get it out. You can get it bent. You can bend these legs quite a bit. You can swivel the foot a little bit. You can swivel the torso a little bit, the head. So it's really cool, right? So if you want to have like tiny little diorama play sets, I guess these are a good way to do it. So let's just look at these. So yeah, canteen, binos, holstered weapon. Oh, these things actually go onto the legs if you want. I guess I should show you that. And I guess a holster would make sense to put on the leg as well. Yeah, I'll pull off a grenade. An ammo pouch here. Let's pull off this grenade. Alright, so clearly you don't need tools. The smoke grenades, see they have these tiny little rectangular holes, so you can just pop them on there. And you could also, you know, if you change the vest around to the back, I guess you could put them on the back of the character. This you have to put on over the leg though, so like this, or maybe I'll do this in the down position. Pop that leg back on, make sure that hole is exposed. And now, pop on a holster. Yeah, so you have a lot of different options, you know, mixing and matching accessories and the like for these guys, right? And then I guess I'll just show you, you know, the handle here, standard Lego size. It looks like it could be 3mm, maybe 3.5. So yeah, so it's not going to fall out because it's not a open slot. It's a little bit of a half circle cutout kind of thing going on. So very cool. Let me fast forward and see the rest later. Okay, so we have different shirts, different heads, and even different waists. So the first one I did has this gray waist with like a skirt, right? But you can see this one actually has a brown waist and it's got two pegs already in it, and you could have those front or back, this peg here. So that's kind of neat. You'll also see these two guys have the same collared shirt, alright? But this guy's got the traditional, like, I think that's called a Stahlhelm helmet. Anyway, it's a traditional German infantry helmet, where this guy might be an officer or something. So this is another officer helmet, I mean hat, but this guy has like a different shirt, which is basically like this shirt here. It's kind of like a, I don't know, looks more like a sweatshirt or something. So that's a difference there. This guy has a mustache, this guy doesn't. I didn't bother to put the vest on everyone. Alright, so those are differences there. Then we got this guy. He looks like a commander with this head. And he's got one of these brown waists. I decided to put the peg in the front. And then he's got this pocketed shirt. So, no, I guess that's the same colored shirt as the other ones. Yeah, okay, so there's two different shirts. Maybe 3 different hats. Yeah, and then 2 different waists. But the legs and the arms, they seem to all be identical. This guy has absolutely no markings, so he must be a low-ranking soldier. This guy has, well, these are all identical markings, so that's interesting. Same with this, same with this, same with that. So I don't know, maybe it's quality control issues. One of these kneecaps wasn't fully molded. Let me find it. This one. You see how the knee is full here, but here it's just missing. So that's quality control. And then luckily there's an extra elbow joint, so that'll come in handy maybe later. But at least all my knees are in the proper orientation and all the feet are in the proper orientation, so they're generally all pretty complete. So that's it there. I kind of wish they had 2 different vests, you know. I think all the vests are identical though, from what I can see. Yeah. So weapons wise, doing out the rest of that green thing that I started earlier, let's just show you each. You get 4 of each. You get 4 runners of each one. So I didn't bother taking these off. And then the same with the black, 4 of each. So what you have here is it looks like a traditional, actually it looks like a Western grenade, like a apple grenade, I guess. There's a nice radio with some buttons and stuff. This looks like a landmine of some sort. This looks like just an ammo pouch or something, or a ration pouch. Here we have a flashlight, the binos, the canteen, different ammo pouch with 3 pockets. Those are probably mag pouches. We got like a Rambo looking knife, army knife there, the pineapple grenade, and some other pouch, a 2 pouch. Okay, 2-pack pouch. Alright, so that's it for the green parts there. Now the black ones are the weapons, it seems, or the firearms. I think we might have a Panzerfaust here. So this thing probably slides up in here. Yeah, this is a Panzerfaust. It's an anti-tank weapon. This thing like launches off and it's supposed to destroy tracks on a tank. So let's see, I'll pop that on this grunt here. Let that guy hold that. Panzerfaust. There we go. Very cool. Very cool. And then we have a pistol. It looks like a Luger. Yeah, so that's definitely a German gun. Where's that commander guy? The commander guy needs a Luger. Yeah, interesting. There's 2 different rectangles here. I wonder if I could use the one in the grip. No, I think that might be a lightning hole. This is the only one that seems to work. The one that makes it look normal. Okay, so that's a nice accessory. And this is an MG42. This is a beast of a machine gun in World War II. Okay, so MG42. This is hollow there from rounds. I assume this is like a K98, a Kar 98. Is that a German gun? No, this is a Gewehr, maybe? I think that's the gun that the Germans used in World War II, like a Gewehr 43 or something. And it's a sniper. So if you have a backpack with the pegs in the back, like this guy, then you could have the guy carry the sniper rifle. Alright, so that looks good. Then we have a German grenade, those stick grenades. This is a normal non-sniper rifle, but I don't know what it is. I don't know if this is also a Gewehr or if they used other rifles besides that. So, let's see. Well, I guess I'll just put this on the guy's back here. On this thing. Right? There's 2 Panzerfaust heads on that molding tree. So, okay. And then this is a bipod if you want to put it on the sniper gun. That would go right there. And it probably would make sense if it went on the MG42, because that had a and it's not really designed to do it, but I think it will fit right there. Okay, yeah, it's not going to fall off, so that's all right. What the heck is this thing? Oh, it's a backpack. All right, so that's nice. Let's see. Well, I guess this guy needs a backpack, or maybe this guy. Well, yeah, that's okay. Nice. Oh, food can, bedroll, and I don't know, a rations pouch or something. And this is an SMG. Boy, I don't know. I guess I think it was an MP44 or an MP41, MP42. I think they literally had all three of those numbers. I think they all looked kind of similar to this. Alright, so let's pop this guy in here. And maybe this guy needs a stick grenade also. Alright. Let's outfit. That guy's already outfitted. This guy needs some stuff on his vest. So maybe a canteen. No, a canteen on the side. A grenade over here. Commander guy is going to need a radio. This guy. Let's put a pouch back on the back of this character. Nope, that's upside down. And I guess maybe a flashlight for this fella. Anyone else? This guy has one other slot open. I guess I'll just put this pouch on here. And one more slot for this. I guess the Rambo knife. Yeah, he's gonna impale himself. Now, let's just put a different grenade on. Alright, so see, you can actually have quite a bit of variation with these guys. And not only just the appearance of the figure itself, but the loadouts. So, very neat. And then, you know, it's got the holes on the bottom, which I'd have to assume fit Legos. So, I got two other tanks out here. So, this light tank, the T-38 I think it was called. Yeah, Panzer 38T. This is a Sturm Tiger by Trumpeter, and the other two are by Meng. And this is the Porsche Tiger tank. So I think the character looks good there. Alright, USGI's got to go. Doesn't belong. I reckon this guy would be driving the tank. So I'm going to take this guy's torso apart. Maybe that backpack will keep the person upright as well. Let's see. Yeah, that actually seems to help out. So that guy is commanding that. Unfortunately, these two tanks, this one has no hatches at all. This hatch here is so small, it's not really going to work. So these guys are more like just standby. I will say they look a little bit. This tank should be bigger, really. This might be realistic, kind of, sort of, because it's a light tank, but this is a heavy tank, and it looks a bit small compared to that guy. I think there's supposed to be like 3 people just hanging on the top of that thing. Alright, well, there we go. Oh, this thing was here too. Oh, this is for the MG42. It's a drum magazine. So let me pop that over here. I forget what side it's really supposed to be on, so we're just going to pop it there. Alright, well, if you have some of these cartoon tanks, it might be maybe this suits you. I think it's okay. I think definitely with the heavy tank here by Meng, these characters work out well. You know, it's nice that the guy can actually sit in there. Unfortunately, on this tank, this hatch doesn't open, but it probably wouldn't fit a character anyways. So thank you for watching. They do have Soviet soldiers and British and French. Maybe I'll get those. We'll have to see. Thanks for watching today. See ya.